Praise be his ghost made. True. Cool. Let's go get our dailies going. No one else in the shop right now. Good. Inada. Corin. Confirm. Let's go. Interview action. Right. All top 3. Let's go. That's rare. We'll take it though. 100%. I've got to actually click open for business. Imbada. Let's go. In the shop. Good. Literally. Uh-oh. Really? Manager, I need a favor from you. Nicole just punched me, and I'd like you to help me figure out why. Uh-oh. It all started when Nicole brought up her plan to start a diet food business. I was curious, so I asked, should diet food be consumed before or after meals? And she hit me. Great move, Nicole. What? You actually think she did the right thing? I only asked her because I was curious. Is there something wrong with the question? You spent some time discussing low-fat meals with Billy. So how did you find yourself engaged in a conversation about weight loss with a robot? Glad I'm an intelligent construct, so I don't have to worry about my weight. Okay. Fame. Flammable. Just build diff. Anybody else around here? Don't look like it. Go to Hal. Hey Hal. I have to wake you up today. Boop. 20 polychrome. Let's go.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day.
Boop.
Whenever you feel lost, you can always come back here for a cup of coffee.
Nah, I got my cup of tea, as I always say. Bada bing, bada boom. Ah. Right, let's head over to Luminous Square quickly. What's this? You may encounter agents, Chingy and Lucy. Okay. Let's head over there. We'll do all this before we go ahead and actually start. Oh, there's Chingy and Lucy. You accidentally overhear two employees chatting. When you're about to leave, Lucy stops you. Didn't expect to see you here, Proxy. Are you also interested in stimulants that can give you an energy boost? Funny my life. Huh. I knew you were going to say that. Those two are employees of High Ambition Finance, grinding 80 hours a week just to shuffle money from one rich guy to another. Coffee, nitro fuel, and who knows what under the table stuff. Seriously, one has to respect how they've been pushing themselves so hard, because I can't get my balls to be so obedient. Even with a whip. Oh, have any idea why they do that? To climb the ladder and exploit others one day. Is what I'd like to say, but to be fair, it's probably to free themselves from being exploited. Enduring being exploited to break free from exploitation? Not even my silly balls would fall for that. The more you get exploited, the better you end up getting used to it. Let's just hope they give up their delusions soon. Oh. Bernice's nitro fuel has been the most refreshing thing I've ever had. Perhaps I should get a license and start selling it in the city. Oh. Yeah, you probably shouldn't say anything to Bernice about that. Frankie's trying to watch, get into a weird gacha. The gameplay is alright, but what game is it? Hey, Chingy. Found it. Is this it? This is my package. The order number's wrong. This one is TVK 29491B. No. Perhaps I was careless for when I picked it up. I'm very sorry. It was a mistake on our part. Yeah, no problem. I'll come back for it in a couple of days then. You know, I'd be quite upset if my package got mixed up. Well, that shows the weight of your expectations. I can understand that. Anyone could mess it up if the parcel codes are similar, right? It's not the most outrageous thing I've ever seen. Just a small mix-up. I'm curious then. Was there something that made you really angry before? Back then, I didn't have a proper emotion module installed, so if you're curious, I don't mind telling you. Can you read this code I've got here? Oh, Nike. Yeah. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Upon closer inspection, there's a line of code etched onto the joint of Chingy's left arm. 01NGVI. It was an abbreviation for the 6th generation of the 01 model. But the researcher who was registering the serial numbers had been working too much overtime, instead of wrote it down as Chingy. You know what? Matter of fact, I guess his lovely name. Just increased, let's go! Indeed. I really like my name. Every cloud has a silver lining. These unexpected mistakes are exactly why humans have evolved into such fascinating beings. I'm a little curious as why your name is Weiss, manager. Oh. Claim, claim, claim. We have... Oh. We can see Anton here. Let's go talk to Anton. Yeah, he's actually top 5 on his server and looks at my servers. Oh, Jesus. Where'd be Anton? Where's he hiding? There he is. I'm tired. Impossible. A real bro doesn't admit to being tired. I mean, for a real bro, nothing is impossible. Yeah, okay. I assigned difficult tasks for all my bros, hoping they'd live up to their potential. But seeing them lose confidence as they failed to reach the inspection criteria, one pitch black night, I couldn't stop myself from just helping them finish it all. Now I'm so tired that I feel like I've been run over by a truck carrying construction materials. I mean, you care about them. Really? Try my best to be strict with them. We spent some time chatting with Anton about his subordinates. He doesn't seem to realise how much of a softie he is with them. Plus increase. I can do this. I'm fine. I can do this all day long. Oh, okay. We have done all the potentials of seeing people. Let's head over to random play and let's go ahead and do an agent story then. Oop. So done. Not done, not done. Let's do this one. Until your memory fades. Begin. Jobert stops in front of the shelves for a moment before leaving. On this leisurely morning, I spend some time with Belle in my room, playing a stage we've been stuck on for a very long time. Come on, just a little more. Hey, there's a trophy out there. Leave it to me. Perfect. Clear. And we got the trophy. I knew we could do it. The boss is next, so let's take a break first. By the way, let's go out for a bit after this level. Yeah, go for it. I'll watch the store. Right, Barina messaged me and said that she might be bringing a special customer to the store. If we're not back by then, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Thanks, then I'll leave it to you. Just call me if there's an emergency. Shortly after, Belle leaves the video store, so you play a few more games on the sofa. That's when you hear a loud noise coming from downstairs. It could be Rena and a special guest, so you should go downstairs and take a look.
Good afternoon, dear guy. Oh, no. I suppose I should call you, oh, great manager here.
So you should. Hey, welcome. Can I help you with anything?
So, is there anything I can do for you?
It's not here, Rena. I'll go check the shelves back there.
Oh, well, all right. Oh, the shelves have hard edges. Be careful not to bump into them and hurt yourself.
Who's the old lady?
Who's the old lady? Is she looking for something?
Oh, my apologies. I forgot to introduce you. That's my client, Granny Laisha. I'm helping her look for a special sort of sweet cake.
Sweet cake.
Sweet cake? So, some kind of dessert?
I don't believe so. It's not just a sweet cake. According to Granny, it's a sweet cake with a silly smile.
Okay.
Rena, the silly sweet cake isn't on the shelves either. I'll check under the counter.
Excuse me?
Okay, Granny, but please don't disturb the other customers. She can't quite tell me what this silly sweet cake is, but she really wanted to come to 6th Street to search for it. So I thought I'd try my luck at your store.
I just can't find it, Rena. I can't find the silly sweet cake anywhere.
Oh, please calm down, Granny. I'm here to help.
Okay.
Do you have any movies about silly, smiling sweet cakes, manager?
I don't think so.
We've got a lot of silly comedies, but none about sweet cakes. I can't imagine what that'd look like.
It's a sweet cake that's this big, all round and chubby.
Oh.
And it's so funny when it giggles. Where did it go?
We spent the morning looking in the dessert stores, and none of them had a sweet cake that was this big. Silly sweet cake might refer to something round that looks like it's smiling? Well, we're out of dessert stores, so I'll take her to the toy shops this afternoon.
Speaking of toys.
You just reminded me. Round and with a silly smile. That sounds like Mr. Panda at the coffee shop.
Ooh, a glimmer of hope. I rarely come to 6th Street, so I'm not very familiar with the area. Thank you for your suggestion, manager. Come on, Granny Laisha. Let's head over.
Rena, I can't walk anymore. My legs hurt, and my mouth is dry.
We have been walking around for hours. Granny, why don't you rest here a while?
Leave Mr. Panda to me.
Mr. Panda isn't far away. I'll go take a picture. I'll show it to Granny, and she can decide if it's the sweet cake she's looking for. You guys wait right here.
Thanks for your help. I'll stay here and look after Granny while you're gone.
I'm tired. Okay, same thing. Target detected. Initiate execution. Picture of Mr. Panda's silly smile was taken. I should bring it back to Rena and the old woman.
The bottom layer is vegetable and ham sandwiches, the middle layer is fresh out of the oven butter scones, and the top layer is low sugar fruitcake.
Wow.
For tea, I have prepared rose tea and red tea. Do you take it with milk and sugar, Granny Laisha?
Wow.
Bloody hell. 3-layered dessert platter? One extravagant afternoon tea.
Such impeccable afternoon tea. I have to say, I'm impressed, Rena.
Ah, manager, you're back just in time. Please come and enjoy Rena's specialty afternoon tea. Due to the situation at hand, I was unable to make anything myself, so these were all carefully selected from nearby shops while helping Granny look for the sweet cake.
That's a relief.
That's a relief. Oh, I mean, vegetable and ham sandwiches are balanced and nutritious, so I can have several.
Sweet cakes. Picture?
Oh right, the photo.
Oh, right. I took a photo of the silly sweet cake. Is this it, Granny?
What do you think, Granny Laisha? Does it look familiar?
Nope. This isn't it. I'm looking for the drooling sweet cake.
The drooling sweet cake.
I thought you were looking for the silly sweet cake.
No, it's the drooling one. Oh, no. I'm looking for the loud-mouthed sweet cake. The whole corridor can hear it when it cries.
Is dementia kicking in there?
I understand. Well, don't worry. I'll help you find whatever kind of sweet cake you're looking for. Manager, can I have a word? I owe you an explanation.
Okay. You and Rena into the workshop.
First of all, please allow me to express my thanks and apologize for any inconvenience. You see, this lady isn't just any client. She's my evaluator.
Evaluator?
I participate in the new Eridu Housekeeping Association's assessment each year on behalf of Victoria Housekeeping. This time, my assessment for the best service of the year is to serve Leisha Christie. Yes, Granny Leisha.
Oh, okay.
I had a general idea of what the service would entail, as I've participated in previous years. But this time's a little different. Granny Leisha didn't ask for any housekeeping services. She just keeps asking me to help her find sweet cakes. This test is trickier than I had expected. She might deliberately be giving me a difficult challenge. But I'll take care of things myself. I wouldn't want to affect your business.
I mean, it's fine. There's not much going on with the store anyway.
It's okay. There's not much going on with the store. I can keep helping Granny. You can think of me as a free guide to 6th Street.
Really? Oh, that'd be great. You're an amazing guide, both in and outside the Hollows.
Og.
Then let's cover all corners of 6th Street and capture photos of any suspicious sweet cakes that fit the criteria.
Copy that. Let's go. Get detected. Oh, am I actually supposed to take a picture? Yep. Manager, why do you suddenly take a photo of me? Is there a clue on it? Just looking for inspiration. I see. If you're thinking of taking photos of Drusilla and Estella, I've left them with Granny Leisha to be on standby. And really decided where you want to go next. Let's not waste your camera's battery this time. Hal. Yes. We need a picture of Hal. He's a good boy. He is the goodest of the boys. Did it not? It didn't register that. Okay. I guess I've got to do it again. There we go. Does this puppy at the newsstand meet the requirements? Drooling, loud voice. I see. Yeah, it does meet the requirements of drooling and loud, but yeah, it doesn't look like a sweet kid at all. Hey, sorry, I couldn't help myself from taking photos. I see. As soon as you picked up your camera, yeah, you got excited and started posing. I guess it would be difficult for anyone to resist the urge to take photos of it. Let's keep this photo then. If it's not what Granny Leisha wants, we can't let this puppy's enthusiasm go to waste, right? If I got luck, it's gonna be literally the final thing. Why would it be this? Yeah, we'll try the bang boos. These three. Well, when they talk to any clerk separately, it doesn't feel like they're very loud. However, when all three of them talk at the same time, the sound of them voice saying "Nana" all the time is quite shocking. Looks like you've dealt with them often too. Well, 141 has changed stores in many places after all. I always get the feeling that the functions of the three of them can be integrated into one bang boo. Maybe they'll divide into three to highlight the features of 141. Can your two bang boo be integrated into one? Combine? That sounds very attractive. If combining was possible, then they could temporarily fuse into battles to become stronger. This isn't the time to think about that. Let's focus on taking photos first. You've taken photos of all the sweet cakes you can, double checking that there's nothing missing. Those little roly-poly blobs, what if it's not limited to a round shape? Oh yeah, the one at the music store might count too. Go over now.
The afternoon sun is exceptionally hot, leaving so soon.
Leaving so soon. What bangbus, animals, robots, plushies? Kind of like sentient robots. Rena comes over as soon as you put down the camera.
Is there really anything here that fits the criteria of a sweet cake? It's round, and it makes a lot of sound. Oh, it's a record! This music store has impeccable taste. The collection is... this record. Just looking at the cover reminds me of something interesting.
Does it bring back fond memories?
Are the songs on this album good? Or does hearing it bring back fond memories?
Both. There was an incident during the recording of this album. One of the performers quit temporarily. My job was to save the day and perform in her stead.
Okay.
That was a challenging job. Can you guess which instrument I was in charge of?
Violin?
Given your personality, I'd say the violin?
The electric guitar.
Oh. Oh god. You know what? I'd never have guessed.
There's no way I'd guess that.
Right. We've taken pictures of everything we can think of. Let's go back to Granny Laisha. Her sweet cake keeps changing form, but I don't mind it much. The Housekeeping Association's assessments were always the same in the past. Either a normal service job or going into a hollow to deal with ethereals. Finding something made up is unexpected, but at least it's creative. Let's hope these photos contain the sweet cake Granny wants.
And this is where Granny's gonna be missing. Never mind.
Oh, you're back! Rena and, Rena's little sidekick.
Well, sidekick now, okay. Please call me Wise.
I'm not a sidekick, Granny Laisha. I'm the manager here. Just call me Wise.
Sorry, Manager Wise. Please allow me to apologize on her behalf. Okay, Granny, we have the pictures. Are any of these the loud sweet cake?
No, none of these are the sweet cake. The one I'm looking for... Oh, I remember now! Waves. The sweet cake was floating on white waves up and down. Yes, that's it. It was a white wave sweet cake, just like the one always floating around you, Rena.
I'm glad to hear you like my bamboo, but they're not
So
sweet
that
cakes.
it is a bangle.
They're my trusted
Having
companions
a feeling.
with their own names. For example, this little blonde bamboo with bangs is called Drusilla. Oh, if I hadn't turned on silent mode earlier, it would certainly be making a fuss about how the sweet cake has changed yet again by now.
What could the wave sweet cake be?
Yeah, why has it changed again? A white wave sweet cake that looks like Drusilla.
Master, if I could interrupt, by combining the keywords Laisha Christie and waves, I have found a news article about an incident involving a Miss Metropolitan beauty pageant dropout.
Oh.
That voice just now.
It was the smart voice on my phone.
It's the smart voice assistant on my phone. Don't worry about it.
Oh! Well, that's a very thoughtful AI assistant. Of course, I understand it's your little secret. Further inquiry would go against Victoria Housekeeping's rules of etiquette. In any case, it's a timely tip. Let me check the news. I should be able to find it on my phone. Miss Metropolitan dropout. Ah, here we go. And it's actually a news article from 41 years ago.
Jeez.
On the night of the highly anticipated finals, top contender Laisha Christie, favored to win, suddenly drops out, conceding her crest of waves. I see. So the crest of waves is a round crystal trophy awarded to the winner. There's also a photo of the dropout attached. If I compare it, it's true. I never would have expected the housekeeping evaluator would be the star of such a contest. What a mysterious lady. A sweet cake floating up and then down. It must refer to Granny losing the trophy. If that's the case, it's easy. We simply need to bring her the Crest of Waves trophy.
Right, let's go and rob the person who won the trophy then. Let's do it. Easy?
I think you're redefining the term easy there, Rena. Where are we gonna get a 41-year-old trophy?
The competition is held every year, even now. I just happened to have participated last year.
Oh, wait, you participated?
Wait, Rena, you participated in Miss Metropolitan?
Yes, the competition was divided into many sections, such as singing, acting, painting, cooking. Can you guess which I took part in?
Either maid or cooking, that's what I'd say. Cooking?
Based on my last guess with the instruments, I'd have to assume something unlike you. Could it be cooking?
Why is cooking unlike me? I'm a little curious, but never mind. I'll tell you. The answer is all of them.
Oh.
Actually, that year's competition was in urgent need of a makeup artist, so I stepped in to help. It was quite busy, but still an enjoyable experience.
I feel like I've been tricked.
Who could have guessed that? I feel like I've been tricked.
Oh, I was just teasing you. Please don't mind me. But because of that, I know the competition organizers, so asking them for a commemorative trophy shouldn't be a problem.
Rena, can you find my wave sweet cake?
Don't worry, Granny. I'll find it for you. Whatever kind of sweet cake it is. It's getting late. I'll take her home first. You should get some rest too. Thank you again for your help.
My brain is not braining right now. Oh, help. Is that person who just left our store the granny that Rena mentioned? Yep. She's a live wire granny, that's for sure. Judging by your reaction, you must have had a tiring day then. No wonder Rena said he was a special guest. I mean, hey, running around everywhere can tire you out. What a pity I wasn't there and couldn't help out. Have a good rest, Weiss. If I'm around next time when Granny comes by, you can tag out and let me entertain her for a while. Take a break. Do. Right, party. Let's go. Just when I'm grabbing breakfast at Luminous Square, I bump into Rena. Hey, good morning, manager. It's rad to see you in the morning. What are you trying to say? You here for breakfast? No, just happened to be passing through, so I figured I'd bring something back for everyone. Oh, about Granny. The application for the Crest of the Wave Trophy has been submitted. Haha, so this is the legendary Victorian speed I've heard about. I've just submitted the application. If everything goes through smoothly, it should be ready in a couple of days. Then we just need to pick a good time to give it to Granny. Well, let me know when you're planning to give the trophy out. That'll be great. She'll be thrilled if we can go to the ceremony. It's a deal then. Anyway, I need to get back to Victoria housekeeping. Have a nice day. See you. Honestly, Dwight, I don't remember. After saying goodbye to Rena, you return to the video store.
It's not behind the shelves.
Granny Leisha?
Granny Leisha? What are you doing here?
I'm looking for the sweet cakes. The silly sweet cake isn't behind the shelf. Ah, I remember you. You can help me find the sweet cakes, right, Priscilla?
That's not my name. My name is Weiss.
I'm not Drusilla. My name is Wise. Say it with me, Granny. Wise.
Wise.
Never mind. I'll call Rena.
A while later, Rena arrives at the video store.
Are you looking for the silly sweet cake again, Granny? Is this still part of the assessment? Oh, but it's okay.
This isn't going to be part of the assessment, is it?
Here, Granny. Are any of these photos the sweet cakes you're looking for? Granny? Granny, are you listening? Granny Leisha? She's completely focused on the TV. Manager, what's that on the TV in the corner? Is that an ad for a movie?
It's Invasion Next Gen.
Yeah, it's Invasion Next Gen.
Oh, it's about a hollow appearing into the city.
It's about a hollow appearing in the city, and the ethereals inside.
It's a hollow. There's a hollow.
Uh-oh.
The sweet cakes are in danger.
What's wrong, Granny? That's just a movie. It's not real. My Drusilla!
Oh? Granny Alicia grabs Drusilla and rushes out to the store.
If this is still part of the assessment, it seems a little bit excessive. Or perhaps Granny really was affected by the ad. We should go check on her manager. Drusilla has a GPS chip, so don't worry. We won't lose her.
Okay. Let's go. Hurry up. Panting. Why should I run? Why can I be safe? This way, Granny. Where's help? Get help. Yes, quickly. Come and help me, Rena, and your little sidekick. I'm not... Forget it. There might be other sweet cakes trapped. I can't save them all by myself. Can you help me find them? Don't worry, we're going to help you, but you have to tell us what these sweet cakes are. Let me take this kid back to the safe spot. You wait for me, and I'll be back soon to help you search. Before Rena can reply, the Granny bounds off towards the 141 convenience store, clutching onto the bamboo. What on earth is she trying to go? The only way to find out is follow her. Oh. Ooh, the hollow hasn't caught up yet. Keep going, try harder. Hang on, Granny, you can easily get hurt like that. If you want to go somewhere, we can walk slowly and have a nice chat along the way. We can't walk, we have to run, Rena. Little sidekick. Otherwise, it'll get us. Never mind. Before Rena can finish, the Granny sprints off towards the metro station. In the blink of an eye, she runs into the station. Is she actually going to catch the metro? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just catch up and try to at least board the same train as her. Otherwise, you'll lose her. Wireless headset busted, suddenly went quiet. Media player took off the metro. Oh dear. Big destination. Turn on navigation. I don't know. I guess here. Let's go to Lumina Square. Granny is exceptionally quiet on the ride and thankfully doesn't cause any ruckus before getting off at Lumina Square Station. So yeah, she's just over there. Ooh, should be far enough away from the hollow. No, little sweet cakes are far more fragile than us grown-ups. They can't handle this. Better go further out. Just a little. All of you, get running quickly. The hollow's coming. God, bloody hell. Granny seems a little tired, yet never abandons her plans to escape. Clutching onto the bamboo, she runs off towards the Riverside Trail. Why do I get a feeling she takes me for a bad guy here? No more aimless running around like this. Next time you catch her, you have to get her to the bottom of this. She really does look tired this time. Like, within a second of opening your mouth, Granny Alicia immediately activates as if a switch flips on and sprints off again. Where on earth is she trying to go? The only way to find out is to follow her. What is this bloody agent story? What is going on? Bloody cuckoo. You know, I've never been back here before. Didn't realize this place was a place. That's cool.
I can't run anymore. My legs hurt and my mouth is dry.
Have you calmed down now, Granny Leisha?
You guys.
What's with the surprise?
No need to act so surprised. We've been right behind you since 6th Street and all through Lumina Square.
You.
No, not yet. Do
Who
I?
are you?
Huh?
I don't have any money or anything of value. Why are you chasing me? I don't know you.
She's got dementia.
Huh? Granny Leisha, are you being serious? I'm Rena, and this is the video store manager, Wise.
No. No idea who you are.
Then, do you still remember the sweet cakes you're looking for? The silly sweet cake, loud sweet cake, and wave sweet cake?
Sweet cakes. Oh, yes.
Sweet cakes.
I remember. I'm looking for my sweet cakes, but I've lost them all. I arranged to look for sweet cakes for someone yesterday. Who was it again?
It was us. What's going on?
What's going on? Is the Housekeeping Association's assessment process really this complicated?
With her reaction to that ad, I'm afraid this is more than just the housekeeping assessment. Have you heard the medical term, cognitive corruption syndrome?
Huh?
Anyone who stays too long in a hollow may develop the disease in their later years, regardless of their ether aptitude. Symptoms include rapid memory decline, cognitive disorder, and repetitive speech. In severe cases, one's memory can regress to that of decades ago, forgetting everything that occurred afterward.
Did she really forget us?
You mean she really forgot us?
I'm just speculating. But having provided care for elderly individuals with this condition in the past, it's all far too familiar. The constantly changing sweet cakes, not recognizing us. If it's not an intentional act, then it seems like the most likely possibility. Either way, I'll take Granny home first. There are plenty of ways I can confirm my hypothesis. Thank you, Manager. You must be tired too. You should go back and rest.
Alright, just let me know what happens, Rena.
Okay, let me know what happens, Rena. Goodbye, Granny Leisha.
Goodbye.
One of the Geometry Dash main music boys made it to NCS. Ooh. Oh god.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused to your store these past few days. Please, pass on my apologies to Belle, too.
After all that running, you surely got in your daily steps for the day. Go back to the video store and get some rest.
Huh? Rena apologized to me? Well, you're always the one taking care of things whenever she visits. I haven't even met Granny yet.
Ah, you're both here.
I mean, this is our store. You're quick.
That was fast. Is Granny's house close to here?
She lives near Lumina Square, so it didn't take long. But I'm a little worried about her. I checked with the neighbors. She's lived alone for a long time. And she does suffer from cognitive corruption syndrome.
If that's the case, Granny isn't intentionally causing trouble. It's because of her illness. I'm surprised the Housekeeping Association chose her for the assessment. By the way, why didn't Drusilla resist when it got taken by Granny? It's a combat bamboo. It could have easily gotten away from her.
Because it was on silent mode?
Is it because it had been switched to silent mode?
Even in silent mode, Drusilla can move on its own. I asked the same thing on the way here, and it gave me an unexpected answer. When Granny carried it away, she kept saying, "I can do it. I can protect you."
Oh.
That made it mistake Granny for me.
Huh? Is that even possible?
Huh? Is that possible? There's a pretty big difference. Could that phrase be some kind of passcode?
The Drusilla in front of you is actually designed based on a doll I picked up when I was little. I didn't have many friends at the manor back then. All I had to talk to was the doll I named Drusilla. Father didn't like the doll. He said it was something the servants had used, and told me to throw it away. But how could I throw away my only friend? So, I hid it in various places, trying hard to prevent my father from finding it. Under the bed, in the wardrobe, under the covers, constantly telling it, "I can do it. I can protect you." When I became an agent and decided to use Bangbu in combat, I handed this doll over to the manufacturer. Surprisingly, during their inspection, they found a tiny recording device inside the doll.
Oh.
As expected, it was already filled with the phrase, "I can protect you." So, impulsively, I transferred the recording data, along with the name Drusilla, to the Bangbu.
A manor? Servants? So you were actually a wealthy heiress living in a mansion when you were younger, Rena? Oh, now's not the time for gossip, though. Let's get back to Drusilla.
Granny was muttering the same thing when she rushed out of the video store with Drusilla. To call it a passcode is actually fitting.
You're saying she mistook Drusilla for one of the sweet cakes and took it out of the store to avoid some kind of danger?
Judging from that ad.
Judging from the ad that affected Granny, her sweet cakes were once, or are now, in danger because of a hollow.
But just what are these sweet cakes? We'll struggle to get to the bottom of things if we're unable to figure that out. However, the competition dropout and Crest of Waves trophy were both real at least, and the Wave sweet cake is still an important clue. I'll bring it back with me and talk to Granny. Oh, I didn't realize how late it was. Sorry to keep the two of you.
It's fine, really. It's not that late.
Thank you. How about I bring some special tea treats I made myself as a token of my appreciation?
Ooh. You know, there's really no need, Rena.
There's really no need.
Then I best be off. Please do let me know if Granny turns up at the store again.
Roger that. Cognitive corruption syndrome. That does explain quite a few things, but also open up even more mysteries. It's like, what exactly are those sweet cakes? And what is Granny trying to protect? Yeah, leave it all to Rena. Didn't she say she was taking the Crest of Waves trophy over to ask Granny? It was you said before, Weiss, that I'd entertain Granny next time she came. Yep, here you are running errands all day once again. You even ran all around Lumina Square. Guess it must be destined. Anyway, get some rest. I feel like I put you through a week's worth of workouts in one day. Legs are going to be sore tomorrow. Take a break. Oop. Do 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 do. Itchy back. There's a big sale at Lumina Gallery. There's a big sale at Lumina Galleria today. Belle agreed to get up early and to line up together with you and do some shopping there. However, it seems like you haven't gotten up early enough. I should have come earlier. Can't believe it's sold out while I was still in line. Guess I have to try another more. Yeah, I didn't expect the line to be this long. What's the check? By the way, did you see Granny today? No, I haven't. Rena's asking. Oh no, did something happen to Granny again? I'm on the way to the video store. I'll tell you more when I get there. If Granny gets there before I do, please keep her there until I arrive. Thanks. That was a message. Alright, let's go back and wait for her then. Sure, let's go. I'll come back here early next time. And so we rush back to the video store.
How are you, manager? Has Granny been to your store lately?
No, has something happened?
No. Has something happened?
I obtained the Crest of Waves replica trophy this morning and went to take it over to her. But the place was empty, and her door was ajar.
Oh.
The neighbors say she caused a commotion late last night, banging on doors claiming a hollow was coming, and she was going to White Wave Hospital to save the sweet cakes.
Hospital?
She's been searching for sweet cakes everywhere for weeks now, so nobody took it seriously, and they convinced her to go back to her room and go to sleep. But by morning she disappeared. She often goes out early to look for the sweet cakes, but this is the first time she hasn't locked her door, and the first time she's mentioned White Waves Hospital. Oh, it just seems odd. I filed a missing person report to public security, so I'm just waiting to hear from them now.
Well, to White Waves Hospital to save the sweet cakes.
Gone to White Waves Hospital to save the sweet cakes. That's a new term.
Searching for information on White Waves Hospital. White Waves Hospital is a renowned, large-scale, comprehensive medical facility in New Eridu. Earlier records go back 41 years to when it was forced to relocate due to a hollow disaster.
Oh? Wait, 41 years ago?
Wait, 41 years ago? That's the same year as that competition.
With funding from both the government and the public, White Wave Hospital, which has been relocated several times, retained most of its medical resources. Its symbol is a white wave.
Ah.
A white wave. Is it a coincidence? Or have we been wrong from the start? The beauty pageant, the hospital, the wave? There must be a connection between the three.
Yeah.
If you'll excuse me, manager, I'm going to contact a friend who works in medicine to investigate.
Let me know if you hear anything about Granny.
Let me know if you hear anything about Granny, even if she doesn't remember my name.
Well, as my current client, I must ask you to forgive her rudeness. I'm her maid, so please allow me to remember your name in her stead. Well then, I'll be going. Please don't let my affairs affect you. You have your own business to run, after all.
Rena said she didn't want us going out of our way for her. I'm still concerned. Yeah, you think so too, Weiss? Would be great if we could do something more to help her. Considering the current scenario, it's just enabling full network data collection functions. By counting up and comparing the target's courses of action over the past 24 hours, I can quickly analyze most of its likely active locations. You can do that? Why didn't you say so earlier? Disclaimer: the calculation will connect to a large number of network interfaces and feature multiple sets of parallel computing units. Our consumption cannot be kept within the daily fixed range. In other words, it's very energy intensive, and I estimate a 55% increase in this month's power bill. Or I knew it. Just 55. Answered. Permission granted. Calculating complete. Well, that extra 55% sure went fast. Result: probability is how it entered the hollow is 97.1%. Whereas lacks in process sure makes up for in usefulness. A hollow, right? Well, guess we need to inform Marina quickly. Yippee. Rena, it's very likely that Granny is in the hollow. I never considered that possibility before. I mean, she's always avoided the hollow, so why'd she go in there by herself? Well, I do believe you. After all, no one knows about the hollows more than you. We use 55% of our electricity budget to figure this out. With reliability of 97%. Got it. Also done my investigations here. Although I could report to PubSec and wait for them to arrange a search, I'd rather go find Granny myself. After all, I still have some sweet cakes to find. I got you. Thank you very much. See you in a bit. I haven't been there the last few times when Granny needed help. I finally caught up this time. It supports me. My nose is killing me. Uh-oh. Rush, mate.
Yukishiro Yanagi, awaiting orders. Officer, let me patrol mode activated.
Patrol. Vibey music.
Preparations complete. I'm ready to begin, dear guide.
Dear guys, I like the sound of that.
Dear guide, I like the sound of that.
Unfortunately, I cannot base my terms of address on personal preference. Using the correct titles in the right situations is important etiquette at Victoria Housekeeping. Now, let's get back to Granny. Based on our current intel, I'm certain her cognitive corruption syndrome is getting worse. Her memory has already regressed to that day 41 years ago.
That day?
That day, 41 years ago?
Yes. The Miss Metropolitan dropout incident and the White Waves Hospital Hollow disaster both happened on the same day. And Granny Leisha was involved in both.
Oh. What's that got to do with sweet cakes?
But what does this have to do with Granny's search for sweet cakes?
There is a connection. A big one. The sweet cakes are the link between these two events, and have been the source of strife in Granny's heart for 41 years. It's a long story. I had to contact a lot of people and piece it all together. But we don't have much time, so let's talk on the way.
Okay.
Granny Leisha from 41 years ago. She'd have been around my age now.
Can I break it? Nope.
She worked as a nurse at the White Waves Hospital back then.
Oh,
She
okay.
was in charge of taking care of the newborns.
Newborns.
Don't just smile at me. Go to sleep already. The more sleep you get, the quicker you'll grow. You're drooling. Let me wipe
I'm
it
scared.
off.
Wait. There's actual
Hey.
kids in there?
That's quite the set of pipes you've got. Can you keep it down? You're going to frighten the other babies.
The hospital was short-handed,
Oh, this is just a backstory.
so Granny Leisha was always busy. Still, she loved her work. Of course, aside from her work, she had other things she wanted to accomplish. Oh dear, looks like we've got a bit of a situation. Let's tackle the issue at hand first.
Roger, roger.
Huh. Looks like we need 2 people to open this door. Look, there's another button to control the door over there.
They can handle pressing the buttons.
Leave it to me,
Yeah.
not you. Both of us.
I'll leave these 2 children with you, Proxy. Please bring them with you as you search for a way forward.
Roger, roger.
Temporary access permissions for Drusilla and Anastella received. Action request approved. Initiating override.
Bing.
Me, pick me.
The operational interface has been switched to Anastella.
Lead Anastella to push the button ahead.
Honk.
Great! Now Drusilla can get through.
I've stepped on the button.
Yeah.
You can use the permissions I've granted you to switch between them.
We're here, both of us. I'm here, Drusilla too.
There's another up ahead.
There's a huge switch up ahead. Seems like we need 2 Bangbu to step on it.
Roger, roger.
Leave it to Anastella and me. Drusilla, let's do it together.
Psha.
Gear coins! I found them! I'm standing on it! It's your turn, Anastella!
Come on, step down hard on that switch.
Once they both get through, they'll be able to step on the main switch.
Main switch won't budge! Need Drusilla! We're here! Gonna step on the main switch! Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Aren't my little Bangbu amazing? Our guide is pretty amazing too, of course. Now then, let's proceed. Let me continue with Granny's story. When she was young, Granny dreamed of becoming an actress. So she signed up for a beauty contest in her free time. That's right. It was the Miss Metropolitan pageant. Not just her colleagues, but she too was surprised at how far she got. Let's walk and talk.
Mm-hmm.
Granny emerged as the dark horse that year. To everyone's surprise, the judges gave her high scores. And just like that, Leisha Christie made it into the finals. Yet, on the day of the finals...
Is she coming? I remember in the news.
In a corner of the broadcasting room, numerous screens were showing the broadcast of the glamorous stage. But among them, an old TV was airing a piece of breaking news. It was a holo alert for areas including the White Waves Hospital. And so, on the screens showing that magnificent stage, the rising star who was about to be crowned Beauty Queen ran down the red carpet steps without turning back and headed to the place on that old TV screen.
Oh, damn.
Seems we have some uninvited listeners up ahead.
How dare they?
Let's pause the story there for now.
Time to fight. Do, 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 do.
Embrace your feelings.
Kapow! Yeah, this track is vibing.
Watch your six.
Nice.
Master, we can reach depths of the hollow if we keep going this way. Once you enter, you won't be able to return. Make sure you've done every...
All done.
It's yet another strange door.
Yeah, and more different mechanisms.
That should be where the main switch is.
Okay.
Time to step on the button again?
Yeah.
Step on the button, step on the button!
Temporary access permissions for Drusilla and Anastella received.
Fun.
I'm standing on it!
Let's go.
Stepped on it! One more ahead!
Oop. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, okay, wait. Oop. Oh, okay, so you need to keep them on that. I see. There we go.
The main switch! It's done! It's all done!
Let's go.
We're very close to our destination now, Rena.
Yes.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication success.
Are the kids all right?
Oh.
Oh no! The main door is blocked. I remember the emergency exit should be... Ah! I found it! Don't be scared. I'm coming! I'll protect you all!
The
Aw.
hospital had already been enveloped by the hollow. It was pitch black everywhere, and things were in chaos. Leisha didn't have time to worry about her tattered pageant gown. She took off her high heels to run and climb barefoot. She kicked away the obstacle that blocked the main door. In a panic, she couldn't remember the names of all the children. Relying on her memory, she searched for one swaddled baby after another. Those clothes were all imprinted with the hospital's wave pattern. One baby giggling happily in the hollow. One baby that was drooling. And another that cried at the top of their lungs. They were the wave sweet cakes Granny was searching for.
That must have been when she contracted cognitive corruption syndrome. This is the last obstacle.
Let's get rid of it in one fell swoop and find Granny.
Roger, roger.
As usual, I'll leave you to take the little ones.
Ah. Oh. No. Okay, it's irritating doing that now. No. Bonk.
We need to find a way to bring it with us.
Oh, he's bringing it with us. Wait, then that's easy. Okay. Make it tap to open menu. Oh yeah, that is handy. What does this do? Don't press A unless you really need to. Okay, let's not do that.
Fox can press button too.
Considering, you know, we've made it to the end, I don't see why we would need to press a button. Oops.
Let's do it together. 3, 2, 1.
Bonk.
2, 1.
Bow, bow, bow.
Biosignatures detected up ahead.
Aha.
Granny Laisha should be there.
Yes, we should hurry up.
Huh. These two bamboos suddenly seem pretty useful.
Thank you for the compliment. We might have to battle Ethereals later, so I'm going to withdraw your access for now.
Oh, bit rude. Continue.
Not here. Or here.
Oh, good. We found her, and she doesn't look hurt. Just not in a stable emotional state.
Yo, Star coming into tier 1 for 49 bumps and 38 bump streak. Yo, Star, thanks so much for the resub. Appreciate continued support.
Hi, 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 he, he.
Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 he, hi, 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 he, ha. No, Danny. How you doing?
I lost all the sweet cakes. The sweet cake with a silly smile. The sweet cake with a loud voice. And the drooling sweet cake. I couldn't protect any of them.
Didn't he say the sweet cakes all saved?
Rena, didn't you say all the sweet cakes had been saved back then?
Yes, I'm quite certain they were all saved. There's only one explanation. She doesn't even
Yes, Susan,
remember
Danny.
them being saved. Her memory has regressed to the night she was at the hospital, so she can only search for her missing sweet cakes. For her, the conclusion no longer exists.
Yeah, it's not actual cake, Star. The granny has got Dementia.
Granny Leisha, do you remember me? I'm Rena, and the new Eridu Housekeeping Association appointed me
Cake
to
is a
help
lie.
Sweet cake! It's a sweet cake!
She grabs hold of Drusilla like she did in the store and holds it tight.
Don't be scared. Even if you're all that's left, I'll protect you.
Multiple ethereals detected, rapidly approaching this area.
We need to leave.
Rena, Granny Leisha, we need to get out of here. Things will get dangerous if we don't hurry.
Cutscene.
Ethereals are coming, Granny. Come on, we have to go.
Don't be scared. I'll protect you. I will.
You have to let go, Granny. That isn't your sweet cake.
It's a sweet cake. I won't lose another sweet cake.
She won't listen. What do we do, Rena? Rena!
Name,
Wow.
Leisha Christie. Nurse ID 2107. Your sweet cakes aren't lost. The silly, smiling sweet cake still loves to smile. She became a maternity nurse, just like you. The loud sweet cake doesn't talk much over the phone. But he said he'll come see you. Right after his concert finishes. The drooling sweet cake has already become a senior investigator.
Ooh.
He might be off fighting ethereals as we speak. You didn't lose them, Granny. They just grew up.
Aww.
Now, it's finally their turn to protect you.
Don't you care? You got me
Please
done.
wait there, Granny. We'll be done with things here soon. Over here. Get here. One fell swoop. A preemptive strike. Fear comes from more than just the unknown. Waste of time. All right. I'll handle it. Mind and body.
Boom.
We're out of danger, and Granny Leisha has calmed down. How are you feeling? Do you recognize me now?
You look familiar. I think I've seen you before. On TV?
It's okay if you don't remember me. But do you still remember looking for the sweet cakes?
Sweet cakes? Not a fan of cakes. They're sticky and dry out your mouth.
He doesn't even remember the sweet cakes?
No. She forgot the sweet cakes too?
Do you remember anything that happened the last few days? What you had for breakfast, where you were, and who you spoke to yesterday?
No, I don't remember. Oh, I remember now. I'd lost something for a long time, and a kind soul helped me find it. Oh, what was it I lost? I can't recall. And who was it that helped me?
That's okay. As long as you found it, the who isn't important. I'll remember all the unimportant details for you. Well now, I'd already contacted all the sweet cakes before we went into the hollow. They're on their way to Granny's place, so we'd best be getting back.
Okay. Do.
Ah, there you are, Miss Rena. I'm your contact from the new Eridu Housekeeping Association. Regarding your call, did you have an update for us?
Yes, I've completed the assessment. Shall we discuss the specifics at Granny's house?
About that, Miss Rena. I have to apologize. After double-checking, we realized she wasn't the client for your assessment.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
We got her mixed up with a lady of the same name, Leisha Christie. Actually, this elderly lady came to the association a few times, saying she's looking for her sweet cakes. But staff always got rid of her. But someone got careless that day. They let her in the assessment reception room and then... well, the rest was a coincidence.
Oh,
If it weren't for carelessness and coincidence, she'd still be out there searching. So things turned out okay.
As for the official assessment, could I ask you to file with the association as soon as possible?
I think that should be the
Later,
official
perhaps.
thing.
I need to get her home first. There are several people waiting for her.
I'll go with you. Perhaps there is some kind of compensation the Housekeeping Association can offer.
Well then, I'll come see you at the store as soon as I'm finished.
Rena sends a wink this way, and with a gentle bow, she leaves with Granny, Alicia, and the staff member. They head back to the store and wait to hear from her. Sometimes later, Rena comes through this video store door.
Hello, manager. I appreciate your help these last few days.
How's Granny?
How is Granny?
The bad news is her memory is in severe decline. She doesn't recognize anyone anymore, let alone her sweet cakes.
That's sad.
But the rest is good news. The Housekeeping Association contacted a suitable nursing home for her, and the sweet cakes all agreed to visit her on different days. She may not remember them, but everyone is looking forward to spending time with her. Perhaps one day she'll remember something.
Perhaps one day there'll be a cure.
Perhaps one day people will find a cure for cognitive corruption syndrome.
That would be nice. Cognitive corruption syndrome. Who knows? I've been in the Hollows for so long. Perhaps I have it without even realizing. When I'm old, I might be looking for sweet cakes just like Granny Leisha. No. I'll probably be far more stubborn, rebellious, and unwilling to listen than her.
No, Rena's looking for sweet cakes.
Looking for sweet cakes. Sounds like fun. Don't forget to bring me along.
It's a promise then. When that day comes, don't be put off when I turn into Granny Rena, and stick with me until I find my sweet cakes.
Here's the thing. Granny Alicia has completely forgotten about us. And even though everything is sorted out now, I still feel as though something's missing. Something important. Up until the very end, Granny never could even remember our name. Right? Not just you. She didn't even remember Rena's name. Maybe she'll suddenly remember one day. Maybe. Checked out some news on the corruption syndrome. There are some promising cases out there. It's not a complete recovery, but there's still a chance of slowly regaining some precious memories. And I hope she'll at least be able to remember Rena. Well, let's not think about this too much for now. I've been running around like a headless chicken and fallen behind on other commissions. I'm going to refocus energy back into our proxy work. And that was that. Rena's mission complete. So all we've got left now is Lycon's mission. That is it. I forgot we can go back and do all these. R&B, Virtual Revenge. There's only 2 special ones at the moment. Oh. Until phase 2, of course. Uh-huh. Okay. And with that, I think we are going to call it there.